Good morning, Dingles Crypto. So let's jump right into the news for December 11th. Almost Christmas, guys. I gotta go Christmas shopping here soon, but shoot me a follow on my Twitter. 9 followers, almost double digits, guys. We're freaking blowing up. But shoot me a follow on TikTok. Short little fun videos. And then 75 subs. Man, yesterday we were at like 62, and now we're at 75, guys. Oh, damn. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. That's awesome. I'm very excited. This makes me feel good. This makes me feel good. But let's jump right into the price action. I mean, it's not looking good, but it's also looking good. I'm going to trademark that. It's looking good, but it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going down. So the difference between people that make it and don't make it in crypto are the people that lose interest when the price is going down, right? So make sure you keep your interest in Bitcoin and crypto, because you know what happens when you're not looking? Development. And development is the fundamental factor for adoption. And we're going to get into some development later. But the price is going down, but every day adoption happens, development happens that increases the probability of adoption, right? So that's just for Bitcoin. On Ethereum, it's another level. I mean, development is on another level, including all these DeFi projects and stuff. So, I mean, Ethereum, man, I think it's undervalued, even though it's been pumping. But I think fair value is around 450. But just with everything happening, the development is on its blockchain has been exponential, and the price has been exponentially growing. But if we see a pullback here, it's not a selling opportunity; it's a buying opportunity, guys. So Ethereum, man, it is nasty, spicy. Let's go. All right, so Mass Mutual just announced yesterday they bought 100 million in Bitcoin to hedge against the United States dollar, obviously, because who wants to hold pieces of paper that could inflate 10% over a year, right? So there you go. Mass Mutual is an insurance company, and they know how to hedge their bets, and they want to be able to continue business if something happens to the United States dollar, right? So there you go, 100 million in Bitcoin. Hey, institutional FOMO. And when I say stuff can happen to fiat currency, this was just published by CNN this morning. The British pound could plunge by 10% or more if the United Kingdom does not finalize a trade deal with the European Union this weekend. So this just shows the how volatile the traditional currency can be, fiat currency. I mean, 10% plunge, that's, if you have 100,000 in the bank in pounds, that's now only has 30,000 in buying power in another country. And maybe even prices, this is not necessarily inflation, right? This is just losing value against other currency, which means maybe I will go shopping in British next week. Hey, if you want to go shopping, buy a ticket to England, and there you go, 10% off. No, I'm just that's how you should think, guys. Like stuff like that. But Bitcoin whales buy low, sell high. Retail investors chase rallies. Exactly what happens, guys. So, I mean, whales are trying to accumulate as much Bitcoin as they can right now. So what do? Dump at 19.7, and then the price dumps and people sell because they're like, oh shit, it's going down, guys. And then the whales buy back up. So they're going to do this all the way to 100,000. Probably we hit 25 and they do it again, or 35 and throw it again, and then 50,000 and they do it again, and they will just keep accumulating more. So just understand what's happening and don't be the retail investors, okay? Be the smart money. Just hodl. Or I wouldn't recommend trading like the other whales, because you don't know what they're thinking, and you can miss out on a 100% pump for just a 10% gain, right? So, I mean, if you wait for the price to go back, like all the people that waited for the CME gap at 9,300 or 9,400, it didn't hit. Their limit buys did not hit, and what happened? They missed out. So don't be those people. Bitcoin's going to go up. You can just hodl and not worry about it, right? So, okay, MetaMask and Curve partnered. Very exciting stuff, because this will introduce DeFi to bigger players and institutions, right? So, right, to solve these problems, Consensus will begin offering trade firms and crypto custodians an institutional grade version of MetaMask. Very exciting, big ass news. Nobody's talking about this, but this is huge because who's using DeFi right now? You, me, retail, people that are just into fintech. And I mean, right now there's probably, let's go to DeFi Pulse real quick. DeFi Pulse, how much is locked into Ethereum DeFi right now? Total value locked, 15 billion. That's actually very impressive, guys, because I remember when we crossed 1 billion. We were like, sweet, but we just been pumping since. But that's a function of price as well, so keep that in mind. I mean, if the price goes down, the total value goes down as well. So there's two variables equals value, amount of tokens locked, and the value of those tokens, which the value of the tokens lately have been going up. So keep that in mind. But this news cannot be understated because, I mean, right now we're seeing huge interest rates in crypto. I mean, you can earn 50% interest relatively easy and relatively safely by yield mining or yield farming. I mean, obviously there's risks associated with it, but if institutions get in on it, think the returns will just start getting lower, and once they add to maybe liquidity pools on Uniswap or DEXs or any of these DeFi products that are relatively safe, and just think the returns will become more average, right? So just understand that and maybe be ahead of the ball, because this will create more there will be more niches and to earn a lot of money. And all these products that the institutions adopt, maybe these Compound Finance or AVE or these bigger DeFi plays, Yearn Finance, maybe those tokens are something to look into, right? So keep that in mind. And then EIP-1599, sorry, is almost ready. Or actually not, but somebody said that, asking a question, and we got some answers here. It's testing it, then ensuring all the ecosystem is aware of the impacts, and finally choosing in which network update hard fork it gets in. That will take the most time. So here's the roadmap from Vitalik, but somebody commented the checklist that remains on EIP 1599, and if you 1559, I call it 1599 for some reason, but anyways, what this is the Ethereum improvement proposal, and it allows the gas to be burnt. So it's possible, so there will be a tip that goes to the miner, and the gas that will be burnt. So there's two things that goes into the gas fee. Some of it will be burnt and some of it will be given to the miner like it usually is now. But what this does is possibly make Ethereum a depreciating asset, so there will be less in circulation. So this is, I mean, man, if this goes off without a hitch, and as you can see, ETH 2.0 came out without a hitch. They took a little longer than they expected, but they have been working on it. And Ethereum's only one, like Cardano, for example. They just papers, right? So just keep that in mind. I mean, Ethereum actually has developers that are putting out stuff, and the DeFi is growing, and people only build on Ethereum. And this new Flare network, I mean, it's going to be a zombie chain, and I'm going to show you why. I mean, let's just show you right now. So this is Whale Alert. And if you go through all this, you can see XRP transferred to Binance, XRP transferred to Binance, XRP transfer, that's just unknown wallet, XRP transferred to Bitstamp. So look at all these. They might be trying to get in on the airdrop, right? I don't know exactly how the XRP airdrop works, and they have to be on exchange to get the airdrop, or they're just getting ready to dump, right? So they probably will dump after the Flare network. But the Flare network, I will bet somebody, if somebody wants to bet me, I'll bet them $500 that the Flare network will be a zombie chain in a year. Nobody will be building on it. This is just simply to pump the token and have people sell their bags that have been holding for a while, right? So absolute trash XRP is, and Flare Network will be. So let's not talk about trash here. Let's talk about opportunities. So one thing I want to do is to highlight opportunities to people that are watching that might not necessarily know how to code, because personally I don't. I know a little HTML, but that's about it, and CSS, but nowhere near sufficient to be a developer. But what I want to do is to promote projects, good projects in my opinion, that are trying to find help and get involved and have opportunities to get involved with good projects. So this is OPYN. It's a derivatives protocol. Go check it out. It's pretty good. They're looking for OPYN knots or open knots or whatever, just their little pun, right? So, but I will leave their application in my bio. So if you're watching this and want to get involved, here's an opportunity. I mean, I don't think they're paying, but also they might come out with a token in the future that might be pretty lucrative for you if you get involved with this. So, I mean, they're not asking for much. If you're good at memes and stuff, if you're good at making memes, where is it? Meme Lord, and develop become a contributor to Discord and stuff. So they're not asking much, but it's also is going to take time to be good, and you got to be passionate about DeFi protocols, right? So here's an opportunity. I just want to start highlighting these types of stuff. So, but anyway, this afternoon I'll be going over Ampleforth. It's a rebasing token. It's not much of a protocol, but it might be implemented into another protocol for XYZ reasons. But it's a very interesting project. I wanted to explain it in layman's terms to you guys because it blew my mind a couple months ago when I first got into it. But that is all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you this afternoon, and have a fantastic Friday. Peace out.